All right, I'm coming at you guys real casual like today. Hope you don't mind. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So yeah, I knew that I was gonna be reviewing this really light tinted moisturizer, so I didn't want to get all dolled up, do my hair, put on a cute sweater, shirt of some sort. I just felt like being comfy, so you get tie-dye hoodie, bun alley today. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. But yes, today we're going to be reviewing the ColourPop Pretty Fresh kit. I did get the foundation, sponge, primer, and the little hyaluronic acid spray thing. Not 100% certain on what that is. I'm really excited to review this stuff, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first thing we're going to do is prime our skin, of course. So I'm taking the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. It looks like this. I think the coloring of all this packaging is so cute. I love that it's like a light pinky, corally color. And it's also supposed to be very hydrating, so I'm very excited for that. Let's go ahead and just apply it to our skin. Ooh, it feels like a lotion, and it's kind of scented. I know this stuff does have coconut water in it, so maybe like that's what I'm smelling, but it definitely has a scent to it. I don't know if I love that. The scent is okay, like it's not overbearing, and like I like the scent of it, but I don't know if I love that it has a scent. But also, again, that could just be the way coconut water smells. I'm not too sure. It was very hydrating. It feels nice and a little tacky on the skin. Okay, next up we have like the main event, the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. This also does have hyaluronic acid in it. I did get the shade Medium 9W. Now listen, I am never a medium in anything, clothes, foundations. I'm just never a medium, okay? Like, I don't really know how I feel with the fact that I'm a medium, because I definitely don't feel like I have a medium skin tone. But when I was looking at like the shade range online when I was buying this, all the shades seemed to be very, very light, and even on like the models that were like representing the shade, it all just seemed very light. So I got medium 9W, which means like warm, and I'm hoping it's a match, but I can't be 100% certain just because I'm never a medium, so I'm scared it's gonna be too dark. But you know what, we're just gonna find out. I also did get the sponge that came in this collection. I think it's really cute. I think it's about time ColourPop did a sponge. I mean, they've done like 87,000 eyeshadow palettes. We've been waiting for a sponge. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of that. I love the packaging of this, by the way. I'm not really big on like squeezy tube bottles. So when I first saw the bottle, I'm like, oh, it's a squeezy tube. Like I always pour out way too much. But it's a squeezy tube with a pump and a cap. So I'm about it. I'm gonna go ahead and start to apply this. See, the color is actually not awful to match. I mean, definitely gonna have to blend down the neck for sure, but it's not horrible. I think it's just so weird that I'm a medium, because I would never ever classify my skin tone as medium. So it makes me wonder about the darker shades in this collection. Like, are they actually dark? So I'm reading some of the claims on this foundation, and it claims to be dermatologist tested, oil-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, and vegan, which is awesome. I love all that. I feel like brands are starting to become more conscious of like the products they're producing and making them, you know, available for everybody and all types of people that have different allergies or like requirements when it comes to their makeup. This is a tinted moisturizer, so it's supposed to be a very light coverage moisturizer feeling foundation. It's supposed to be very natural and glowy looking on the skin, which I have oily skin, so I'm a little nervous about that, but it's all right. I'm not going to do a wear test on this. Usually with foundations, I do a wear test, but this is a tinted moisturizer. It doesn't claim to be very long wearing, so I don't really see the point in a wear test. If you guys want me to update you in a future video about how this wore, I will gladly do so, but I don't see the point in doing that right now. So far, I'm really liking this foundation and the sponge. The sponge isn't too hard. It's pretty soft. I do think it's soaking up a little bit of product. Like, all sponges do that, but I feel like it's soaking up more than I would like it to. But also, it's a very inexpensive sponge, so I'm not like too mad about it. Okay, so here is one layer of that Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer from ColourPop. I will get closer here in a second and show you guys up close and personal, but this is very, very light coverage, which, I mean, it's a tinted moisturizer. Of course it's light coverage, but you can definitely see all of my acne scarring, my acne that's present. I will say my texture is not like emphasized with this product. It's just that like you can see everything happening underneath my skin, which for like a really nice like errand running foundation, this is great. Personally for me, I wouldn't wear this for like glam looks, which it's not meant for glam looks, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't wear it for like glam looks, prom makeup, anything where you're gonna want like a full coverage base. This is not gonna be the foundation for you, but if you're just like an everyday guy or gal and you like something that just evens out your skin tone and complexion but isn't like cakey or heavy, I think you would like this foundation just from first application. Obviously I need to put on all my other products on top, but just from applying it, I can tell I'm probably not gonna wear this foundation a ton just because I do go for more full coverage glam looks. Maybe on like days where I'm working like 12-16 hour shifts, I might wear this because I don't care what my makeup looks like during those shifts. I just want like something, you know, or like on a random Saturday where I'm like running a bunch of errands, maybe I'll throw this on. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice foundation so far. I just don't see myself personally wearing it a ton, but I can tell there are gonna be people out there that will. So I'm gonna show you a close-up. So yeah, here's what it's looking like up close and personal. As you can see my redness, my acne spots and scarring, which, I mean, it's a tinted moisturizer. Again, I'm not expecting a ton here. I am gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. I'm probably just gonna like fast forward through it because it's not part of the review. I am gonna take some concealer. I'm taking my Natasha Denona Trans Fix Matte Concealer. I won't use a ton of this because I do wanna keep the foundation to be like the thing you pay attention to, not all the other products. So I'm not gonna take a ton of concealer, probably just like a little bit in the under eye area, and like that's it honestly, because I don't really care to put on a heavy face makeup today anyways. I'm just gonna stay in the house all day, so I don't want a full glam beat, and also I just want to make sure I don't disrupt the foundation too much, but I do want to make sure other products apply on top of it nicely. Okay, here's what that concealer looks like before I set it. I just want to show you guys what the concealer and foundation look like together. Obviously, different concealers are going to mesh with the tinted moisturizer differently, but this is a matte concealer, so I figure this is probably the best to test out because this would probably look the worst out of any other concealer I own. So I want to make sure that this one looked good with it because it is such a mattifying concealer. And I mean, I don't hate it so far. I am going to take my Rimmel London Stay Matte Loose Setting Powder. If you have like dry skin, you could probably just wear this foundation and not set it, honestly, because it is very healthy and dewy looking, and if you like that look, it's perfect. But I have oily skin, and I know my skin. I can wear this right now, it looks like really healthy and dewy and glowy, but baby, in like 2 hours, oh my goodness, it's going to be an oil slick. So I'm just going to make sure I set my under eye and my like T-zone area because that is where I get the most oils. Honestly, I'm not going to set the rest of my face because I do want you guys to see the glow this gives. And also, again, I'm just staying in the house all day. Even if I do look like an oil slick, I don't think my dad's going to judge me, so I don't care. I did get the Pretty Fresh hyaluronic acid with this. I'm going to wait and apply this before highlight and then to like set my face, you know, because that's usually when I would apply a setting mist of some sort. It's not like a setting spray, it's just like it's just a mist, I guess. But again, I don't care if my makeup wears well, so I'm going to use it as like a setting spray even though it's not a setting spray. Okay, I'm going to apply my bronzer really quickly. Again, not too much because I want you guys to see the foundation. Also, I don't care what I look like today. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of blush as well. I'm going to use like a peachy warm tone blush. And again, I'm not going to apply a ton of it, just a little bit, just to give me some color. Alright, that was a bit more blush than I anticipated to use, but it's fine. I'm going to take a peachy eyeshadow and just run that against my lower lash line, just so there's like a little something there. I don't like not having anything on my lower lash line. Good enough. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with the Pretty Fresh setting mist. Oh, it is a setting mist. Okay, I thought it wasn't for some reason, but maybe I should just learn to read. That has the same scent the primer does, so I'm guessing it's just the coconut water, but for some reason it smells way stronger in the primer than it does the spray. So if you're sensitive to scents, I would recommend skipping the primer, but maybe still going for the spray. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my highlight now. I'm also gonna run some brow powder and brow gel through my brows as well as set them in place. Okay, I just applied some mascara to my lower lashes because, I mean, I have fake eyelashes on, so I can't just leave these guys down here hanging. I'm going to apply a lipstick. This is ColourPop Dream Date. Okay, then I'm going to spray my face one last time with this setting spray. So now I kind of want to know if the setting spray works, so I can update you guys in a future video. I'm sorry, I thought it was just like a hydrating mist. God, I love the smell of it, though. I'm a sucker for, like, tropical scents. and that smells fantastic. Okay, so here is my makeup for the day. Just something light and natural because our foundation was so light and natural, it only made sense. I will get close up and show you guys what my skin's looking like now that all my makeup's on. So here's what it's looking like up close and personal. I think it looks really pretty, honestly. I mean, I don't hate it. Would I prefer more coverage just in general? Of course, because I'm just that kind of person. But I think for a light coverage tinted moisturizer, this is still stunning. And I mean, yeah, you can see like some of my acne spots and all that. But after I applied like my bronzer, blush, and highlight, you really can't see that much anymore. Of course, if you don't wear that stuff and you just wear this, be mindful, you're still gonna see all of your imperfections. And again, I think it's so weird that I'm a medium. I wasn't even like the lightest medium, like I was kind of like a couple shades into the medium range, and I would not classify myself as a medium, so I just think the shade range is kind of weird. I do think there's quite a few shades, but now I'm wondering if they all run pretty light, and so if you're of like a deep, dark complexion, I don't know if you could find your shade in this. And they should expand the shade range, but also for a tinted moisturizer, their shade range is pretty good. Most drugstore tinted moisturizers have like 4 or 5 shades and they're all white. So I'm appreciative of the shade range they gave us, but I just think it's weird they run so light. I don't know, maybe I just don't know enough about tinted moisturizers, but that's like really weird to me that it runs so light because I would never say medium ever. But I mean, the foundation all in all, I really like. Probably like a 7.5, 8 out of 10 for me personally, just because I can't see myself wearing this a ton, especially not this time of year. That's another thing I wanted to comment on. I feel like ColourPop released this at a very weird time because it's like fall, winter, we're kind of over the tinted moisturizer phase. Again, I'm sure some people wear it all year round, that's fine. But most people wear tinted moisturizers in like the spring and summer. So I thought it was kind of odd ColourPop released this in the fall because it was just kind of weird. You'd think they'd do like a full coverage matte foundation or like, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. If they were going to do a foundation this time of year, I would not expect this, that's for sure. I mean, it's still pretty and like you can wear it in the summer, winter time. It's going to be just fine. You can save it for then, but you know, just odd timing. The primer, I'm not like crazy about. It was okay and it was hydrating and like my other products layered on top of it beautifully. That's not an issue. But I don't know, the scent was kind of strong for me. It kind of threw me off a little bit because I'm not crazy about using like really scented skincare or like anything like that. I do use it occasionally, but I don't know. It was just like really scented right at the bat. It did feel nice. I would like it to be a little more hydrating. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm not sold on it quite yet. The spray I thought was phenomenal. I will probably use this up, just knowing me and my spray obsession. I go through like setting sprays and glow mist like crazy. I run through a bottle probably at least once a month. So yeah, the setting mist I like so far. It was a nice light coconut scent, not too overbearing like the primer. So the setting spray, I like. Honestly, 9 out of 10. It was great. I didn't give the primer a rate. Probably 6 out of 10 right now. That could change over time, but right now we're gonna do 6 out of 10 because I didn't hate it. It just wasn't for me. And the sponge, I mean, it was nice, but I did feel like it soaked up a ton of product. I mean, I only applied a light amount of that foundation, and I just feel like it's everywhere. I don't know. The sponge, I'm gonna test out a little more as well. Right now, probably like a 7 out of 10. I mean, it's a sponge, it's soft, it was nice. It didn't like hurt when I applied my foundation, so I can't complain too much, but also at the same time, it just feels like it soaked up a lot of product, but it's cute. I like the coloring of it. It's a nice light pink, matches the packaging of, you know, everything else. So I think that's cutesy. It's a very cute collection. Weird time of year to release it, but overall, I'm pretty pleased with most of the collection. I think it's something I would recommend you guys to check out, especially the foundation and the spray. The sponge and the primer are okay if you want to get them, cool. But I feel very strongly about recommending the tinted moisturizer and the spray if that's the kind of stuff you're into. So yeah, I think that was it for today's review video on the Pretty Fresh collection by ColourPop. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Did any of you guys get these products? Have you tried them out? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know down below as well. It will honestly help other people watching this video decide if they want to buy it or not. So if you tried it, let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I love you guys so much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.